Alrighty, boys. Welcome to your best of one majors power ranking. It only took us 3 weeks.
Woohoo! Yeah! Woo!
I'm here with the gang. We're gonna go by alphabetical order. I have Agent Mayhem. Say hi.
Hello there, squad.
Okay. We got Bounty.
Hello.
You got myself. We've got Octave, who's laying down the flat beats right now.
That nobody can hear because it's muted for me.
Wow, you bully. We got Sky.
Hello.
And then last but not least, Wolfman.
I have another alcoholic popsicle, so this is going to be fun.
Let's get it. And yeah, we're just gonna say first things first. This is only our opinions, and also there's only 15 teams out of 16. Somebody never drafted because we never found somebody. Let's get it.
This is very not scuffed. Don't worry. Yeah, not scuffed at all.
I mean, I can put together a quick team right fast and just be in both best in two best ones, but nah.
No.
I mean, Captain Rex will obviously take every league he can get. So there you go.
That is true.
Alrighty, let's start with our first boy. This is Forget Nick, and he's our 15th place team.
Do you like offense?
No.
I'm just
Alright,
gonna say one thing. I personally think the team that is undrafted could beat this team.
I don't doubt it.
It's great on offense, but because it's so great on offense, it has literal dog shit defense and speed. And it just doesn't go together.
It's pretty good. It doesn't have anything
Well,
other than fast.
The speed's fine, but they're all the same speed tier.
The speed is not good because you have a gap from 90 to 43. Which is very good. There are a ton of like mons that fit the same role on this team, and that's for everything, not just speed. Like, look, like 90 to 110. That's like literally all of the mons except Dragalge and Noivern. There are just so many things that just stack up on each other. You know, you got two fighting type breakers, you got two poison type fast speedy breakers. You know,
that can also be used as scarf users.
Yeah.
Scarf
they
lake
can,
sweepers. Lake game sweepers.
You know, my favorite part about this team is because I've been doing the stats for Best of One Majors. Raichu is his kill leader. Like, literally, his kill leader. And by like 3 or 4 kills as well. Like, nothing
God.
even comes close.
Alright, well,
And then I like how he brings a Dougie every single week as well. So he brings both of his tier 5s every single week. So
All I gotta say for this team is that his best walls are Xatu and Scyther. That's all I gotta say.
a rock type, it's just very EQ and rock weak.
Edgequake.
Yeah, honestly, if you wanted to be this offensive, I would definitely have loved a Websmon, because that would make, you know, literally everything on this team really good besides, you know, Dragalge, because that thing's too slow. But, you know, didn't get that. Instead, you know, doubled up on fighting types in the 100 speed tier, and then poison types in the 110 speed tier.
And then he has 3 poison types as well.
3 poison types, 3 flying types.
2 fighting types. Just...
I mean, I would cut them more slack if they were like 16th in the draft, but they drafted 6th.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. You kind of get like shafted in like middle of the draft.
Mm.
He also doesn't have a fairy type. Which is,
Regulars are free.
Your Dragon Resist is a Lowland Dub Trio right now. You know,
And that just gets like one shot by like the choice spec.
something is just running,
Fine.
DD outrage. DD outrage, kills Salamence. Literally just comes in on a Mon and then sets up a DD and wins, which is pretty annoying.
This team also doesn't have a fire type or a water type or
Or a grass type.
type.
We could go on, but we're not.
He chose his favorite mons and just rolled with it.
Which is fair. It's just we're allowed to say it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the Mons are bad. They just don't work together at all.
Alrighty, we moving on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fourth
let's
wall
go to
breaking
Marcy.
right here. My door just opened randomly.
Oh no.
It's a ghost.
Yeah.
Nice knowing you. I'm sorry. I call your stuff.
Damn. Brutal. You don't even know the dude and you're taking a shit.
I mean, it has to happen.
Well, we got an Oranguru staring me in the face. That's for one. But I actually really like this team.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not gonna
do.
lie.
Like, on paper, this isn't a bad team.
Just on stat-wise, like point-wise, it's not very good. But everything works pretty well together in my eyes.
The thing is that he kind of gets wrecked by a very special mon in Megalopunny.
That's every
You have
team.
to prep for.
Yeah.
Oh
every
yeah, but
team
this
sucks
one,
against that.
this one definitely gets.
Make his body worse than the rest.
I mean,
Yes.
you have chances to proc burn with Volcarona and then priority fairy moves, so it's not that bad. And intimidate on. Oh wait, no, intimidate doesn't help. Never mind.
No, intimidate.
Crappy.
Go through scrappy anymore.
I
He
mean,
has
don't-
2 ghost types and a pretty decent steal.
And he's got 3 dark types
Oh, you're right.
and 2 steel types. No wait.
Don't
Yes.
sleep
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
that
right.
Pompeii.
This team, honestly, I would have liked to seen either T-Spikes or Spikes. He has a lot of Mons that can set up and break with Dragon Dance, Nasty Plot,
SD.
Nasty Plot, Quiver Dance, or SD on the first
Lando.
couple Mons. Yeah, on Lando, Hydreigon, Gyarados, and Volcarona, but then there's just okay, I guess there might be rocks up. But if he had something
Do
like
not
T-Spikes-
do not underestimate Magnezone, because it can just trap in a steel type and just wreck your shit. Or analytic Volt Switch just wrecks through your team with Choice Scarf.
His team's not weak to steal, though.
yeah, it's not that bad. It really just helps Hydreigon, and then the other Mons are decent enough against
Like,
Well,
out of
I-
steel
all...
types.
Like, out of all the Mons he had, I think Magnezone actually does the least for the team.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
A couple of adjustments that he can make is that he could probably drop Sableye and maybe Mawile, because they're not really doing anything for the team except being annoying little bastards.
I mean, you're right.
I would prefer he get a different psychic type in Oranguru. I don't even know
Yeah.
what this thing even does.
It
In
doesn't.
single, it doesn't do nothing in singles. Doubles, it just wrecks your shit.
Except for not a doubles league.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
I know.
don't care.
I
Tier
think,
5s are Tier 5s.
I think definitely should have aimed higher for a psychic and possibly a fairy type, because I don't know if Moile's gonna
No, here's
fit.
the thing. Comfy is a very annoying fairy type. Triage is annoying. What is its other ability?
Oh, I
don't
forgot.
know.
That's really the only thing you run is tree.
It also has
Yeah,
natural
The other
cure.
one's
Gotta be
natural
honest, I
cure, which
forgot
is
about
pretty
Pompeii
good.
for a second.
Because this team doesn't really have a status absorber outside of Comfy, which is a little annoying.
And it can run the...
T-Wave.
It can also run the rest switch out set.
Yeah, rest. I forgot about rest.
Yeah,
Rest.
and yeah, natural hero is pretty good, but you can just run triage like aromatherapy, synthesis, leech sheath, and then like in the calm mind,
Draining Kiss.
life orb calm mind, drain kiss, and digger drain. Coffee is a really good. Oh.
Yeah, Comfy's pretty good.
Yeah.
Compy's just a happy boy.
You right?
Honestly, I like the double dark here. Not the Sableye, but having a special Dark Breaker and a physical Dark Breaker is pretty good. Because teams only have like one Dark Resist if they don't have a Dark of their own. Which makes it pretty easy to break through with both of those. As they both obviously put on a lot of pressure.
The issue is he's got a lot of dark takers, but not a lot of Mon's weak to dark, so he's not really utilizing his dark resist in the best way possible. And I mean, he can beat Urshifu if he choice locks it.
Yeah, even then.
I just like him more offensively. This is definitely a more offensive focused team.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we moving on?
Yeah.
I mean, grass tapes.
Let's get to
here.
Matt
Right.
with his psychic terrain team.
Hold up, Sky, did you want to say something about Marcy's team before we move on?
No, I was just saying this team, I mean, it's missing a grass type. That's it. Alright.
Cool.
What do we got? We got psychic terrain team right here.
This is another team I like.
Wait, this got Lele Zam?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember that. Oh,
With Steela and
Ram
Savali.
Oh, wait.
I don't understand why this team is ranked so low, except for
Because
the
it's
fact
hyper offensive and has like
yeah,
no
except for the fact
defensive
that it has
except
no
for
defense.
Steela.
Aromatisse and Donphan would like to say hi to that.
Yes, I was about to say that, and also Savali.
Is the problem defensively is definitely that the only reliable recovery on this team is Wish on Aromatisse and then recover Zam, which means that this is pretty breakable.
Yeah.
Steela and Silvally are known for being really good defensively, but like needing Wish support. And then having your Wish passer be Aromatisse is also kind of bad because, you know, it's not the greatest Wish passer.
I personally think I would appreciate if they did Latias on this team.
Oh shit, you right.
I do not think you can afford Latias with the rest of
but I know, but if they could, Latias would be pretty nice for this team.
Yeah,
you know what would also be nice if you got rid of Aromatisse and got rid of Savali. Well, maybe not Savali. That's his only like defogger. It's beside hazard control besides Donphan. But get rid of Savali and get Alola. Alola would like be perfect on this team, kind of.
That's gross. You're right, but that's gross.
Yeah, the fire resist support for Steela is Savali and Infernape and Basculin, which means if you're against Donphan doesn't resist though. It's neutral to fire.
You're right.
If something comes in and clicks, Specs Fire Blast, something's gonna die. Like a Mega Camel comes in on Celesteela, it's getting a kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I do like the Obstagoon pick, though, but I think it may get a little overshadowed by the Infernape.
I guess.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't have much to say about this team. It's just psychic terrain.
Expanding Force is a good move. Surprise, surprise.
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say expanding Dong.
No.
And Dong is a good move.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, after saying that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need some Tylenol, so we're going to move on.
Oh no.
Yeah, we moving on.
Funny joke. I'm laughing.
Number 7 and got Kieran Black. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, this is Tylenol's team. It's crazy. K Black at number 7. He went like first almost every other league. So.
Yeah.
So question. What does Tapu Fini does? I know it does it
Nothing.
statuses, but
It nerfs dragon type.
okay.
It makes dragon moves do less damage if they're on the ground. The only dragon that it's good with is the Lottie twins or like Dragonite or something.
Or Air Balloon.
But then no.
Air Balloon,
Yeah,
Kieran Black.
Air Balloon Kieran Black too. But it's a really weird option here. You usually want Fini with a dragon. So that you can nerf dragon moves so your dragon can set up, but usually you want a dragon that doesn't use dragon moves or is floating. So like Zygarde 100% is a really good partner. The Lottie twins are really good, Salamence or Dragonite. But then, you could just, nerf one of your stabs when the other one has its best stab is Ice Beam. But whatever, it's fine.
Bicycle Spear's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's a reliable move.
They do not need Cart on this team.
No.
I just don't like Kartana as a mod.
I never liked it.
Kartana is the definition of a revenge sweeper. If the team is weakened down, it comes in with a scarf, clicks a move, and wins.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Or you can run the. You can run the.
Bounty, go first.
Okay, you can run the sword stance to where you hit sword stance instead of upping your attack, you can up your speed and just not choice lock yourself.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think Kartana is that bad on this team if you didn't draft Metagross, because you have really good fire support, because Arcanine with Flash Fire, and then Fini just being a really good defensive water.
Ninja.
Defensively, yeah.
And Paloswine with thick fat.
Mm-hmm.
But that makes it neutral.
Right.
Yeah. Your only fire resist are the 2 steals, which is pretty good when having Kartana, because then, if you slap Hidden Power Fire on, you're not really getting much out of it.
Right.
I'm gonna say I love the Mega Bird pick because I just love Mega Bird, and because it actually kind of fits on this team. So, yeah, that's that.
Honestly, I have worry about this team because outside of Kartana, he doesn't have the best physical hitters. Like Kieran Black goes physical, I guess.
Besides Kartana and Kieran Black, there isn't that much physical offense. Oh my god!
Yeah, but I'm like
he only has
Metagross.
2 lines with over
Arcanine.
170 physical attack, and then a Metagross.
Does Kieran Black have 170?
Yes.
Yes. And Kartana has 181.
He has.
I thought it was Kieran
physical
White
mind.
that had 170. Wow.
Kieran White does. It's just in special attack.
Oh, that's
that was good.
This is great. I'm glad we're doing this now.
I like this team just not defensively.
It's just that Kieran Black's physical moveset is just garbage.
Its tab is Dragon Claw and Icicle Spear, and then Dragon Claw's nerfed because of Missy Terrain, which just kind of sucks.
It does get Fusion Bolt, but you have 2 electric types. Speaking of which, you probably may want to switch out Thundurus for something.
Rotom or Thundi.
Rotom.
They're pretty similar in their uses, just support electric type that can attack occasionally and not be weak to ground.
Wait, I just realized Kieran Black got Scale Shot.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nasty.
That's
No one has used it yet, and I'm kind of a little surprised.
That is literally the scariest shit I've heard today.
Just give it triple axle and then,
That's
game
not.
over.
Good idea.
Scale
Does
shot
it get
do?
triple axle?
Scale shot.
I don't think it
Icicle
does.
Spear, but
Yeah.
a dragon move, and then it boosts your speed and lowers your defense.
Oh,
Yeah, it's nice and good move.
So Home Claw, Scale Shot, Fusion Bolt, Icicle Spear.
Yeah.
Saying we use a skill
All
link?
I
Yeah,
heard
it's
home
link,
claw.
yeah.
Yeah, good.
home claws so you don't miss.
And a +1 attack. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Right. We moving
We
on?
can move on.
Yeah, let's
though,
move on
yeah.
before we give him more ideas.
Let's go. Let's go to Coded Yoko.
Well, this is the team.
So we have a very simple hazard stack team with a couple of good breakers. Like if you want to beat this team, you need like a really good defogger or a really good spinner. Because like look at this, okay? You have Fairthorn for spikes, you have Azel for rocks, you have Toxapex for T spikes. Digger's Beak get up spikes. You got webs on Galvantula, and then you just have Darkrai.
Yeah.
I would have liked a couple more abusers. I think Hitmontop is pretty good on this team, but like the real only things that can abuse it are Darkrai.
Mega Darkrai.
Altaria. Altaria is good, but it's not really a breaker. I would have liked something like, I don't know, like a Mamoswine over the Diggersby to just
Click a button.
to click a move and have someone take 40% from chip coming in.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Very simple.
Like, good defensive, good offensive, speed's kind of meh. But it has web, so it's decent. Easy.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Pex Pharaoh is pretty good.
You
Just to let everyone know.
a defogger or a spinner every week against this team. There's no debate over that.
Yeah, you don't leave out on hazard control coming into that
Also,
week.
same thing with this. You also, if you're gonna bring hazards, you kind of need to bring a spinner like Hitmontop every single week. If
Yeah,
you're gonna run the
You could bring Defog Mega Alt if you hate yourself.
right, but if you spend all that time setting up your toxic fights and your stealth rocks and your spikes and webs, why would you defog it all away?
You're right.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I would have liked another like good spin option.
Claydol.
I don't know what Mon like specifically.
He said good spin option.
Yeah, Claydol, something like that. I want to say Excadrill, but that's expensive and probably already gone.
Drillbur.
Yeah, go get Drillbur. That's a good Mon.
The last thing I want to say about this team is Lycanroc in this picture looks really happy.
He is with a big smile.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Have fun.
Okay.
Don't get lost. Don't talk to strangers.
Must they give you candy?
Are we good to move on to Marshy?
Yeah, let's go on.
Yes.
Moving on.
Inconsistent trash.
Whoa! What are you talking about? Magnemite is right there.
No, that's the team name.
Him.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I thought you were just going for this man's soul for a second.
Okay.
No. If I was talking inconsistent trash, we'd be talking about the first team we saw. Anyway, so
Yeah.
Magnemite obviously MVP of the team here.
Yeah, the round one pick from Marshy. Yeah, she made the big plays getting the round one Magnemite.
Yeah.
But honestly, kind of like it as a tier 5. No, not really.
This team is actually really disgusting defensive.
Yeah.
Defensive core go burr right now.
You got this thing, you got this thing, you got this thing, you got this weird blob DNA thing. You just got a whole bunch of nasty options.
The weird part is, as much as I like Florges on this team doesn't really need the Wish Passer because most of its defensive mons get some kind of recovery.
I like it with an Incineroar, to be honest.
That works.
Play off each other pretty well. But yeah, if you bring
Wish Passing.
Bring the 4 defensive mons and then one of the first 3 offensive mons and then Volbeat, you can kind of just win every week because you can just tail glow pass. Which you know, a lot of people drafted that, and I don't know how well they're gonna use it.
Not if I had to guess.
Yo, tail glow pass into a speed boost Mega. That sounds pretty good actually. If you can pull it off.
I mean, I would have said Zera Aura because you know has good enough coverage. You just give it Aura Sphere Thunderbolt, perhaps not Hidden Power X. Kind of goes in.
My favorite hidden power.
Give it the Mega Plant.
Or Calm Mind. Yeah, Mega Plant too.
Mega Plant's got a good move pool, honestly.
That's true.
If you give this thing, the Zera Aura, a band, it basically, if you give it enough coverage, it can sweep a team. I may know from experience.
Good one.
But, yeah.
The one thing
if you have a Hydreigon and it clicks play rough.
Yeah. Another thing I want to add, Volbeat does get Wish, so...
What?
Oh.
It does.
Okay. You have 2 Wish Passers on this team.
You do have 2 Wish Passers, so if...
One's Pliable and the other's Florges.
For tier 4, if it's not already.
No, it's not going to be tier 4.
It's not tier 4.
What?
I think
No Glow Baton Pass into Mega Zam, you got Wish Passing, you got...
Yeah, I think
it dies off first hit.
I'm pretty sure Baton Pass is just going to get banned before Volbeat's going to get to tier 4. I see that being a much simpler option.
I think. Besides Magnemite, it is another MVP at this team.
He's got 2 tier 5s. Or 3 tier 5s, sorry, my bad.
What are you talking about? Magnemite's tier 1.
You're right. But really, I do like the Fracture pick. It's not like a terrible mon. Its attack is really high for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, and it gets
like 115.
117. Whoa.
Jeez.
And it also gets first impressions, so it's a good source of priority.
Holy crap.
And it also does get Scale Shot.
Oh, well then.
Oh, maybe this is tier 5 I might take at some point. Thank you for the info.
Yes,
no problem.
Definitely.
Like, pretty much the Hexer's line is really good. Who would have guessed?
Hexer's line got really good.
She got Axew, to be honest. Axew's probably better in this. This team.
Oh shit, you're right.
Bro, why Volbeat? Just go
Illamuse.
You can get the air mattress itself.
Yeah. I mean, though, just mostly you're gonna see the same 6 out of these 8 mons every week, because you won't see the tier 5s very often. So.
Except Magnemite.
Except Magnemite. Magnemite's coming every week.
Brought it week 1.
I know. Good mon.
Wait, seriously?
And it got a kill, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she got a kill with it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering right.
I gotta check that. No way. Alright,
yeah,
that's true. I'm totally drafting Magnemite.
Yeah. Well, that's about it on this team.
I mean, the pivots also on this team are really good. So,
like specifically Incineroar being like the god of pivot, because you can like from experience.
So Magnemite was not brought this week, but it might have been brought last week. Yes, and it got a kill.
Yeah.
Yes.
It got a kill.
We all know it just exploded.
Oh, well.
No, shut
No,
up.
it might have specs thunderbolted.
Adaptability specs volt switched, and then O-code a Kartana. I don't know. It trapped Kartana. That's my headcanon. That's it. Okay.
Perfect. Moving
We
on.
can go on.
Yeah, we're moving on.
We're moving on
Let's
to
go
Curse. I forgot this team
Yeah,
existed.
Curse here.
This Mon scares me.
The Arctovish.
I don't like how his mouth is on the top of his head. If his mouth was just like where the white and the blue part meet on his face, it would be so much better.
Galar scientist.
The mouth. Holy crap.
Yeah. Okay, if you haven't played in game, there's just some random scientist out in the desert, and she's like, "Yo, do you got any fossils?" And you have like fossil parts. So that's just a head. That's why Dracovish looks so weird. That's why all the things look so weird. Because they aren't the right fossil. They just slap them together. She slapped it on upside down. So good stuff.
To be fair, that is how early archaeological shit happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So it works. It's just, why did you make this abomination?
Definitely the best looking Mon on this team after Miltank, obviously.
You're right.
Miltank is beautiful.
I know. I like those 4 nipples.
I mean, he's got Rule 34 right here as well.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So you guys are saying you just want to fuck this team?
No.
Nah. Inteleon, though, yeah.
It's a Chad.
Not the oven, but Inteleon.
I'm not making that joke right now. I'm not doing it.
He's a good-looking twink, but about how competitive it is.
Defense, go burr again.
Yeah. This is pretty resilient. I would have liked a Wish Passer that wasn't Mega Guard to help with Rotom, mostly. But yeah, this is just really annoying to break.
I don't even see a way you break this team. Just you chip it down nonstop.
It's a little susceptible to like a setup mon, like Reuniclus with dual dance kind of goes in.
Mega B.
There's a Zygarde right there, sir.
Mega B just gets Crobat switched in on it.
And then
or Rotom Heat,
or
Rotom
Heat, or Rocky Helmet Corviknight. It's annoying though.
Mega B crushes its Wish Passer, so that Wish Passer just it annihilates its offensive mons because it can just annihilate it can just stop pressure, ease up pressure from Zygarde, Heat, Rotom Heat, kind of Octavish, and Inteleon.
I just noticed that Miltank is their only rocker, and that's probably why this team is rated.
No,
Deoxys is right there.
I'm pretty sure Deoxys gets rocks. Right?
Yeah, Deoxys gets rocks and spikes.
Sorry, I'm dumb.
But
dumb.
The tank
I
of
do
milk.
like his removal ways also. He does have a lot of defoggers. He has a good rapid spinner to keep his T-spikes up from Crobat and his spikes, rocks up from...
Crobat
does not get T-spikes.
No.
No?
It does not.
It would be
it
higher tier 3 if it did.
That would be OU definitely if it got T-spikes.
Yeah.
That would have been a great mon. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Scarfed Arctovish with Vicious Rend.
Doesn't outspeed anything. Moving on.
Try. It could outspeed a Magnemite.
A Dragalge?
Fuck, you're right.
Unironically, though, Webs would be pretty good for this team because Mega Guard obviously loves it, and then Zygarde can run like Banded instead of setup if it wants to be offensive.
Fish can be
if you have
scarfed and
speed
go
control.
burr.
That too. That would work.
Miltank is a very underrated tier 4 as well.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah. T-Wave spam is pretty good on this team as well. Just for speed control wise. So it isn't like terrible on speed.
There's like
That's what
four
was happening,
T.
like,
There's
Crobat.
4 T waivers on this team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Inteleon gets
Ro-
it, which I don't think it does.
I don't think Inteleon. I was just thinking Rotom, Miltank, and
Deoxys.
Deoxys are just really good at staying in there and then getting a para off
plus
on
the thing
something
is,
that outspeeds Gardevoir.
Curse Miltank is pretty decent too.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. I need
Doesn't
to
it
roll out.
also
Sweet.
it gets body press. Curse.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Pretty good on it.
especially with Scrappy.
Oh,
Scrappy.
It's a tier 4 Mega Lop.
That's true.
Fuck. We're all sleeping on this.
Please run. Please run.
Man, Miltank's just got 3 great abilities.
Yeah.
Good Mon.
Yep, on.
Almost as
Wait,
good
it
as
gets-
Tauros.
It gets Scrappy and 2 other really good abilities.
Thick
Uh,
Head and
Sap
Sap
Sipper.
Okay, Sap Zipper.
Yeah.
I forgot about Sap Zipper.
It's really good at
really
like
need
covering
Sap
up
Zipper on
random
this team.
weaknesses.
I
Still
mean,
good. Still good though.
Miltank can sip the sap though, if it need be.
There.
I don't like how you said that.
But if you can't afford to, if you can't afford to bring,
If you're not
Delmise,
bringing
you can
Delmise,
bring Sap
Corviknight,
Zipper.
if you're not bringing Delmise, Corviknight, Rotom, Heat, or Corviknight, then like sure you need defensive utility for grass types. Then you can run Sap Zipper, but it's probably being thick fat most weeks just
I love the
because
sap.
it helps with Corviknight and Zygarde.
Alrighty, we moving on?
Yes.
Let's go to Cupid.
Good.
We have a couple 69 again.
I'm sad that that's the first thing my eyes saw.
Funny number, funny sex number, haha.
Alright.
Bounty is having none of our shit right now. It's great.
I like the joke. It's a funny joke.
So-
It's a funny haha joke.
They got the should have been Fairy Mega, along with some pretty decent bulky mons, as in Jellicent.
This is just yeah.
But otherwise,
It's
Honestly,
a pretty good balance.
Latias with Mudstale is a combo I never knew I needed, but now I want.
Latias is fantastic on this team. It is really good. It wish passes to Heatran. It covers all of Heatran's weaknesses. They pair up really well together. And then Boo being there obviously helps
Ran.
Bulutran.
Mudstale and
Bulutran.
Mr. Heatran, yeah.
And Jolteon, too.
And what does Jolteon get?
I mean, it makes it EQ immune.
Yeah, with its 65 defense, it makes it take 2 earthquakes instead of 1.
You're being generous there, sir.
I know I'm being a little generous.
Yeah.
But also, no, never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Say it so we can make fun of you.
Say
I was gonna say it doesn't have a lot of very good special attackers.
It does. Ha!
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't want to say it.
Yeah. Heatran and Kyurem are good enough on their own, as well as Specs Latias being a
You
threat
could also go
and a half.
Absol Mega.
And mixed Absol is also pretty good with the Fire
I
Blast
have
coverage.
no idea why they didn't make Mega Absol a fairy type. I'm a strong believer that it should have been.
When does Game Freak ever make good decisions?
It's fun.
That is a
Never.
great point.
They never make good
Like
decisions.
Flagon not being a bug type, stuff like that.
Very
Talk about
interesting
my
stuff.
Flygon like that.
Mega Flygon when?
Mega
Hey,
Flygon
guys,
3 types.
put something in the custom decks. Make a Mega
That-
Flygon.
That's true. This
Uh,
team is definitely really balanced. It's just there's nothing really extraordinary about it that would make it higher.
I really like the Girder pick, though. Like, Girder's a solid
Gir-
fighting type with defog.
Girder is really good, yeah, as a removal and with Grassy Drain, because can't run lefties. Well, it can. It's just
It shouldn't.
it's not really the play. It should not. Don't do that if you're wondering if you want to run that.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why we rated speed tiers so badly here. I mean, I know he has double 115, double 110, but it's not necessarily really bad. His speed tiers are doing different things as well.
You got 35 to 65, then 75, 85, 100. It's actually not too bad, but I mean...
Yeah, the
Not
speed
very
tiers are honestly fine. Jolteon as your fastest is pretty good, to be honest.
Pretty good, yeah.
And not really too bad on doubling up on speeds. Besides Ambipom.
Mhm.
Ambipom's a little move, but that's besides the point.
Okay. It's also just Ambipom. How many times are you bringing that mon?
Technician Fake Out's pretty good.
It would be better
Yeah,
if we
it's
had
like-
T-Spikes.
Everything would be better if it got T-Spikes.
Technician fake out.
Do not fish Amipon. That thing is a beast.
Okay, we weren't.
I was just saying, I don't know how many times you're bringing an Ambipom to your matches. Especially when you've got a core as disgusting as what it is right here.
That's true.
Alright,
Honestly, like,
going
first
on?
5 Mons plus any of the others is really solid. But yeah, I'm good to move on.
Pretty good. Alrighty, we're moving on to North Stream.
Ew. This Alomomola just stood out, and I hate it. That's it.
She just wants to give you a high five. That's all.
Does she though?
Yeah.
If Love Disc evolved into a Alomomola, I would be okay. But it's just here.
Hater.
Okay, so I would like to
There's
say
too much
something
there.
about Alomomola too. Not shitting on it. Please stop running Scald on it because you're gonna get subbed on every time.
Yes.
It has 45 special attack and then it just gets subbed on and then you lose because something gets up to like +6 in front
Yeah,
of
I
your face
only
because you
use
can't do
like
anything.
Scald once so I can fish for the burn. But then
Fish.
Yeah, it's a fish. It's a fish.
But
Get
the
that
other
one.
times I've been running liquidation to get some ship off, and then knockoff to get items off. But other than that, I just run like toxic, wish protect, and like
Do we know if it's coming back in the next DLC?
No idea.
No idea.
Because if it does,
I
it's
think it's
100% getting flip turn.
I
Yeah.
wish,
Nasty.
I hope. It would be
That's gonna be really
such a
fun.
great mon. Got flip turn.
Also, like, why even run Scald on a Lomomola? You now have Scorching Sand on Palisand.
That's true.
So there's your burn.
And, like, Palisand plus Rillaboom is, like, a pretty god tier pairing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see that Rillaboom is a good mon. But I don't think this team was really built around it that well. Because there's just not a lot of mons that are like, oh, I really like Rillaboom on the field. Like, Garbodor really likes it. But that's about it.
The thing
Toxicity
is,
does.
Toxtricity is not living in Earthquake anyway.
Yeah, it's not living any of that.
he has 2 Wish Pastures and Flareon and Alomola. I don't
3
think
Wish
he needs
Pastures.
both.
Togekiss gets it.
Togekiss
Oh.
can be pretty offensive anyway.
And when are you seeing a Wish Flareon?
Wish Flareon
I've
is
seen it.
unironically really good.
Wishy
It is good.
But why would you ever bring that? You have a Lomomola.
Yeah,
Exactly.
True, but still, that's why I was saying that you don't need the Flareon there. You could get like a offensive fire type, a better offensive fire type.
you're sleeping on toxic orb Flare Blitz. That thing goes in. It has
It has
130 physical
65
attack. It's
speed. It has 65 speed.
yeah, it's a tier. That's because it's a tier 5. What other tier 5 are you getting? That's gonna do that much damage.
Rapidash.
Looks right.
Rapidash has
Magnemite.
100 attack and then doesn't have guts.
This man did his
Magnemite's
research
already
for
good.
this.
But also,
Magnemite.
Rapidash doesn't have to run Toxic Orb to proc its guts.
Well, if you don't want to run guts, you want to run Flash Fire for whatever reason on an offensive set. It still has a crap ton higher attack.
fair,
Whatever. I'm done. I can stop
I
defending.
mean, no, that's not
Flareon.
bad because he has 2 very weak mons to fire.
Yeah.
So
And plus, the
soaking
thing
up a
is,
fire hit's never bad, and then dealing 1 out.
he can run. He could run. He could potentially grab Pyroar because I think that's tier 5.
Yeah, with 109 special attack.
And I think 109 speed as well, so like it would fill that speed gap and give you a normal type.
That's what
Oh
I
wait,
was
yeah,
saying.
he does have a little bit of a speed gap.
That's why I was like kind of saying.
Oh yeah,
not a lot of
there's
speed.
actually. I just realized there's kind of a big speed gap because Regigigas doesn't really count as a base 100. It
No.
doesn't count as a base 100. Because it's Rillaboom to what? Is it Rillaboom to
Weavile?
Weavile? Is
Yeah.
that the gap? That sucks.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, that's really bad.
But then, to be fair, you can typically run a Scarf Kiss most of the games.
No, that's not what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned you come up against the Mega Gardevoir team and it gets to run Modest because,
Mm.
the speed gap.
Mega Vor just chunks his team as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done with this team. We going on?
Yee.
Sure.
Let's go to the Trick Room team.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I just find it ironic that the player known as Snailshan drafted Trick Room.
This is honestly pretty good. I really like this.
It is a pretty great Trick Room team because it has it has G-Darm for Scarf Speed, and then also this
Salamence.
Salamence, and then it's a pretty decent Trick Room, a balance between Trick Room and not.
Yeah, there are definitely enough mons that can work outside of Trick Room. I would have liked Rotom Fan over Rotom Frost.
I was about to say
There's
that.
a flying coverage would be pretty good for this team.
I know,
if I'm thinking out loud.
especially with that ability, the top-notch ability, Levitate on flying type.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
It makes it
Air
beat,
Balloon?
It does make it beat Excadrill, so it's worth.
So, if you do have Mold Breaker, it's in trouble. I mean, what are you gonna do with the ground types?
No, you're a flying type though, so it doesn't matter.
It counters 1 mon. Boom. And then it dies to Stone Edge anyways.
Yeah, that's true. The one thing I would have changed on this team is instead of having Hatterene, I would have got Slowbro and then found some other sort of hazard control because, drop whale. But Slowbro is really good because you don't have a lot of pivot options besides U-turn on G-Darm, which doesn't really help in Trick Room, and then you have pivot on Porygon 2, teleport on Porygon 2, which is really good, but then that's about it. There's having your Trick Room options be able to get in the next mon safely is pretty important, which this team could kind of do with teleport and then screens, but it's a little harder to do without slow growth.
Does Cursula get Trick Room?
Yes, that is one of the setters.
Okay, cool.
And Porygon 2.
Porygon 2, Hatterene, and then Stakataka. I think Rotom does too, but
I don't think it does.
I don't really see that coming. It's an option though.
I mean, his entire play is get screens up and then bring out Mega Camel and...
I lied, by the way. Rotom does not get Trick Room.
That's what I thought.
Fine, I wouldn't ever use it anyways.
Yeah.
But... I don't know what Amoonguss is doing on this team, honestly.
I'd like Amoonguss, to be honest. Because it gives opportunities to get Trick Room up because of Spore.
Okay, fair.
Alright,
yeah, you Spore, go hard into Porygon 2, you get a teleport on the switch. Or then they haven't burned a sleep turn, and then you teleport out into whatever you want.
Hey, don't forget Specs Whale over here.
Specs Wailord is also kind of a threat. If you can keep hazards off with Hatterene. Now that I'm thinking about it, yes, your hazard options are doo-doo, keep Hatterene.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have any hazard setters other than Stealth Rocks.
Yeah, your only Rotom. Rotom and Salamence as removal is, a little shaky, but Hatterene should be able to hold it together pretty well.
And that's if you play your cards right, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we moving on from the Trick Room team?
Yes.
Alright, let's go to Palkia.
Palkia 62.
Regen.
There's a lot of regen teams. They're are just small regen here and there, I should say.
Yeah.
This is definitely the most regen of teams.
This is also double magic bounce as well.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Which passers you got?
Espeon.
A lot of stuff.
Wait.
Which passer?
Wait a second.
Why is there a Glaceon again?
I was gonna say, there was a Glaceon earlier.
Who actually
we have this on another power ranking?
Code Lyoko.
Yeah.
Code Lyoko has it as well.
Two Gudras.
Shit. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who had it wrong? Do you want me to look it up?
I think one of them needs to be Audino's there.
I'm looking at the major stock right now.
Alright.
Just keep going. I'll fix it.
I don't see a reason why Espeon should be here.
Yeah, Espeon's kind of weird. You could have got something else for the 110 speed tier. Wait, you already have something.
Yeah, you have Mega Diancie.
You have the two things that it's really good at, being a 110 speed tier and being a Magic Bounce spawn, you already have Mega Diancie for.
Wait, both these teams have Glaceon on the draft.
So,
shout out to Snail Chan.
That's amazing.
Snail has been doing the trades. I did the draft, and I did the draft stuff. Snail Chan was doing the trades. He authorized all that stuff. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he has, as of right now, before we start yelling at people, he has 3 Wish Passers.
Oh.
Yeah. Very fun.
Oh, okay, Coded Yoko traded Glaceon for Pinsir. So this is the team with the actual Glaceon.
Gotcha. I'm not going back and talking about Coded then.
Yeah, it's just for Pinsir tier 5, who cares?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. We didn't mention Glaceon in any way.
So this team has a rightful ice type right here.
It
Also,
is definitely an ice type.
I think this team is pretty good at not dying. I see that it seems like it would be suited at not dying. Wish Pass, 3 Regenerator Mons, and then like really good defensive options for the Regenerator mons. The problem with Tangrowth Torn, which was super common in like OU Gen 7, was that you just died to Ice Beam. So that's why in Gen 7 OU you could pair it with Rotom Wash, which is what he did, which is pretty good. Which is a good mod.
And plus, he also has kind of
over here.
Mayhem, go.
But yeah. You know, other ice resists are also pretty good on this team.
I really like the Heracross pick because outside of that, his only like designated offense mon is Nidoking.
And Espeon. Espeon's pretty strong.
Yeah, but like it's not that strong.
It's 130.
Yeah, but it has
I
like
know,
the Mega Zam thing.
Yeah.
Where his best moves are not that strong.
Yeah. But yeah, this team pretty good at being semi-stall, you know.
Yeah.
Trip things down with your Regenerator mons, wish past this stuff, get in like Nidoking on something, click a move. Pretty simple game plan. Nothing really that stands out as being like, oh, this really sucks. I would have liked getting a couple more. Wait, no, never mind. Your 4 times weakness on this team, there are 4 of them, which are pretty good. So you have to start picking the hidden powers with Gastrodon, Diancie, Scorch, and Heracross.
There's a lot of 4 times weaknesses here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And even then, like, your biggest problem with this team is Scizor, and you have a Rotom and a Scorch that kind of stop it.
Yeah.
Yes, they could dual Wing Beat your Scorch, but that's 2 chances to get a Flame Body Burn.
Yeah, this team is really good at handling steel types.
Yeah.
In general.
But that's pretty much it. We moving on?
Yes.
Jay. This is a nice team.
So, the big thing about this team is obviously we have Latios and then Mega Maw. All these mons are really good. The only real problem is why do you get Mega Maw and Melmetal? They just cover the same thing. You bring the same check for both of them.
Yeah.
Which isn't really good. You could have got...
Which is a special mon.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You bring your steel type with, whatever coverage. You bring your mon with hidden power ground, and then you beat both of them, pretty much. If you got, another Mega, I think this offensive core of Latios, Melmetal, and then another mon would have been really
Here's
good.
the thing. Lando's a special Lando T with Earth Power.
Yes.
That would go in.
It works.
That would be Earth Power, Sludge Wave. Lottie kind of walls that, but I mean HPI.
It's the surprise factor. It's the surprise factor. Because you're like, oh, after Intimidate from my Mega Mawile, I always take 2. Time to Ice Fang, and then you just die to an Earth Power. That would be pretty funny.
Right. But if we're talking whatever Mega they could get, they could drop down a Mega tier, get a Tier 2 Mega, and bump up Perugly from being a Perugly to literally anything else.
Yeah,
you don't need Perugly. Nidoqueen does pretty much everything Perugly does better. Just get a passable Dark type, pretty much.
Yeah. Skuntank's right there.
Skuntank's not...
Oh, wait, sorry, yes. Skuntank's there.
It's a Dark type, but it's not a great Dark type.
I mean, it's not the best, but it can do a thing.
Mega Aerodactyl would be good.
If you got Mega Arrow and then drop Perugly for a Tier 4 Fairy, I think this team would be
or Mega
one of the best.
Mega B's okay. trying to think of some things that could work here.
I don't know all the T2 megas off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't either. It's definitely offensively really hard to check though. They're just a bunch of mods that go in. Defensively, it's obviously a little lacking. Your reliable recovery is on Zapdos and
Coon.
Decidueye.
Musharna as well.
No, and recover Latios, but you know.
Coon gets rest.
That
typically
doesn't count
the
as
set it runs.
that doesn't count as reliable recovery. Rest doesn't count.
That takes up 2 moves though. If you really think about it.
Crocoon is a great set. That doesn't mean it's reliable recovery.
Yeah.
He also has 2 poison types, and I don't really know what Duntank does over Queen.
Dark type defog.
Being a dark type.
Yeah, you could have just got another dark type.
Also normal gym.
It just would have been a better dark type. Or maybe get a dark type for your Mega.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean...
Outside of, like, Mega T-Tar, that's, like, the only other dark type Mega left.
There's Mega Gyarados, but...
Actually, unironically, Mega T-Tar might be really good for this team. Sandchip is really good on offensive teams.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, especially with your defensive mons, Melmetal, Nidoqueen, just being immune to them. Zapdos loves it. The only thing that doesn't like it on this team is Suicune, because it kind of needs lefties recovery.
And all you had to do was grab a...
Obviously, Mega Mod's a good mon.
Sandrush,
I personally... Yeah, that
go
too.
from there.
I would probably drop Melmetal before Mawile, though.
Hear me out.
Mawile is really fun.
Great trade fodder right here.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Drop Mega Maw for Mega T-Tar and pick up Stoutland for Perugly.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'd be the play. You could also drop Melmetal for Excadrill, because I don't think anyone else got it. That covers your steal.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Theory crafting.
Yeah.
No.
Alrighty, let's move on, boys.
Who's trying to say this name?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, ta-da.
We did it, boys.
Yes, Tadwa.
Jeffrey.
Deli Dragonites, that's what it is.
Yes to don't worry. Alright. So, we got Coco Lucha.
With Necrozma tier 2 and Mandibuzz tier 3. And
Garchomp.
No.
Infiltrator, Toxic Spirit.
And Mega Bro.
I really like Garchomp on this team, though.
Yeah.
This is nice and offensive. This is like nice and offensive, and then if you want to go balance, you can with Mandibuzz and Mega Bro, which is just a solid defensive.
Even Roserade's pretty tanky.
Yeah, Roserade is a pretty good special tank.
You got Clefairy right here, you know. I mean,
you right.
Clefairy
Clefairy exists indeed.
Just sits there.
I don't like how he has 3 dark types. So
why? What weaknesses do they share?
Fairy.
Fairy.
Very weak.
Yeah, they're all fairy weak.
Wait, I just realized no steel.
Oof.
Wait, Dragon
You either
Resist.
drop Pangoro or you
Hold
drop
on.
Spiritomb, grab a, steel type.
Or get rid of Pangoro because this thing sucks and you have a Hawlucha. Cool. There we go.
Hold on. Yeah. So when your Dragon Resist is Coco, you're gonna lose to dragons. I'm just gonna say that. You kind of need another steel type.
You grab Copper
Definitely drop Pangoro. Yeah, sure. Get Copper Raja.
Personally, from looking at tier 4 steel types, that's all I got. Kling Clang.
Sure. Kling Clang. That's the play.
I mean, that's
a play.
The option.
Just get
Not
steel.
the play, but it is a.
I mean, shift gear. You never know.
It's a top tier setup move.
there really no other steel types?
Not that I remember, no.
Most steel types are really good. Shocker, I know.
Air?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's always Magnemite.
Oh shit, you're right.
Lola.
Magnemite is taken though, unfortunately.
Honestly, Sand/Alola would be great for this team.
Gives you a spinner.
Yeah.
It gives you
Gives
rocks.
You a nice light move. Yeah, rocks.
True.
Boom.
Gives you another. Never mind. No. Yeah.
I'm a little surprised there isn't a Rising Voltage Mon on this team.
Could have done. Actually, Raichu Alola wouldn't be bad for this team.
I would still want a Dragon Resist. But yeah, that's obviously a good Mon on Psychic Chain.
It doesn't even need a
electric
Voltage Mon either.
It doesn't really need it. It's just, good option.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out and say it. I don't like Mega Slowbro on this team.
No, it just doesn't fit really.
I think it's
fine.
Bad.
It's a water type.
Bro is kind of just there.
It's a water type in electric terrain, though.
Yeah, it's not that bad though.
And most electric type moves are special, which Mega Bro doesn't want to take.
Yeah, but Mega Bro doesn't come in off of. Mega Bro doesn't usually come up on a U-turn from Coco though. It usually comes in as like a physical pivot.
Yeah.
Set up or wave or whatever and be annoying.
Yeah. Still, it's just not rubbing me the right way. Trust me, I'm using electric terrain plus Slowbro in another league, and it's definitely going somewhere.
I definitely don't like normal Slowbro with electric terrain because normal Slowbro wants to come in very often, but Mega Slowbro usually is your win con.
Yeah.
A win con.
Alrighty, we going?
We got the vanilla flavored Snorlax right here.
Yum. Here's our second place team.
You got the Cramorant. That's an automatic victory, except over Magnemite. But
first thing I want to say before we get started, for anyone who's wondering, don't draft Chansey anymore. It's just objectively worse than Blissey at this point, especially in draft. Chansey is super easy to prep for compared to Blissey, and with the advent of heavy-duty boots and teleport, the Rocks, soft-boiled, seismic toss teleport set on Blissey is just objectively better than Chansey.
It is.
In every situation, unless you're running actual full stall.
It's true. I watched a battle today, and it had a Chansey on it, and that team, well, it won. But Chansey was kind of one of the MVPs of that team. I mean, Set Rocks, Toxic.
Ha! That was against me because I matched the
Yeah.
I was waiting for someone to say it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was just like, wait. Chansey.
I mean, this thing can actually reach it.
Wait, that was the game that I got hacked to death.
Honestly, the support for Chansey on this team isn't too bad because you got Gliscor, which is knockoff immune, as well as being really physically defensive. So it isn't that bad on this team. You draft around it, whoever drafted around it pretty well, to be honest.
This team is just really solid, if we're being honest.
It's very physical.
Definitely. Yeah. Your strongest special attack stat is nope. It's Vaporeon at 110.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I want to see a growth Vaporeon like it's Gen 2. I would love to see that.
I mean, Specs Vaporeon isn't a bad set.
Does have Flip Turn.
Yeah.
Good one.
How much special attack does Cramorant have?
It's like 90.
Damn it, I was really hoping it was more than Dragapult.
It's 85, I lied.
Damn it.
Wow.
I should know that.
Yeah.
I use that in fucking draft.
Dragapult isn't like super weak though, especially if you're running running Specs Hex. That Specs Hex set would be pretty good on this team with T-Wave Willow and Toxic. On
I'm really not gonna lie.
scoring.
Trade Talonflame for Moltres, and this team gets a lot better.
Oh,
It is very,
yeah,
very, very
that's
true.
definitely the play.
I-
If it's available.
I like Talonflame on this team.
I also watched a battle
Talonflame's
today
great,
with
don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, it needs a better special attacker. Moltres does its job.
Yeah.
That is true.
I also watched a battle today with a Moltres with a substitute player. Fire blast set.
Thanks.
Chansey kind
I
of
feel-
saved its ass with Heal Bell.
I feel like Sky's about to get the just kick the fuck out of this call right quick.
Yeah.
Man, it's okay. He hit all 8 of his Fire Blasts, but I missed 3 Toxics and 2 Ice Crashes. So...
Hey, better player always wins.
Coming back to the team, I don't like as much as I love him. I don't know what Reboot's doing here.
I mean,
Reboot's just a good tier 5. That's about it.
more
Yeah.
support.
Yeah, he's being a cool boy over here.
Libero U-turn. That's about it. It's
Libero-
it's a pretty good pivot.
This
If I'm
thing
being
can
honest.
run Libero, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
Reboot
team's
can.
got deadly pivots as well.
Really
I mean,
good
they're all
pivots.
U-turn, really, but...
Teleport Chansey and Baton Pass Vaporeon are both
Yes.
very good.
I mean, U-turn, U-turn,
Four,
U-turn, U-turn.
yeah, 5 U-turners.
That's
is
not
pretty
bad
good.
at all. And Gallade gets teleport as well.
I
Yeah,
don't know how much I
if you
run
want
that,
to
but
use it.
yeah.
I run that. No.
A little bit different than Teleport Alakazam, but
Yeah.
go for it.
Good to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh,
Last
wait.
game.
Last
Okay,
time.
I
We
want
got
to say
hacks.
something real fast. I want to say something real fast.
Yeah,
Teleport Wish past Mega Gallade. Just for the shits and giggles.
You could do that.
yeah. That.
But
The
you
thing,
can't see Vaporeon, so why?
Yeah, I know.
Tony, what did you have to say?
the thing I wanted to say is Scizor and Gliscor are really good together because HP Fire or HP Ice, you have to pick one. Those are really good partners for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And Talonflame. Or if he trades
Yeah,
into Moltres.
Talonflame too.
Hidden Power Rock you got here. Hidden Power Electric for Cramorant. You never
That's
know.
true.
I don't
Good,
think you-
good 4-time week, Mons.
We love them 4 times a week. We ready?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's go
here we
on to
go,
the last one.
We got
Last one.
First place team.
Granddaddy Clefable here.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Semi-Stall.
Yeah.
Man, this team's just disgusting.
This is Heck, by the way.
U-turn, U-turn.
Hey guys,
Defog.
Hex drafted a good team.
Wow, that's crazy.
Impression.
Yeah, but-
I'm always a big fan of Mega Ampharos, so.
I was about
I'm
to say, I
happy.
really like Mega Ampharos here. I don't know how well it's gonna do. I just like him. He's a good dude.
Ampharos is my favorite. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's just a beast.
Big
He's got
Fabio.
luscious
Right.
locks.
Fabio.
Yes.
I want to say, while this team has a disgusting defensive core, man, it knows its offensive threats too. With you just throw webs down, and Darm and Alakazam just go to town. So
Honestly, I would have liked to see a better offensive mon besides Rabombi, because this team, let's be honest, doesn't really need web support that much. It's definitely good, but something else would have been nice. Like
I mean,
Mammoth
we
Sweeper,
got
that's
I
a
jumped
tier
in.
high.
Bandit
Darm.
Darm instead of Scarf Darm.
Yeah, definitely. It's
High
definitely a
jump
good
kick
option.
Banjo.
It's just if another team has enough
Speed.
defensive options to
Okay.
deal with your defensive options, it's a little hard to break with 3 breakers, including me and Shao. But
Well, don't sleep on Mega Ampharos.
no, I
Yeah,
wasn't
Mega Amp
including.
can't
I wasn't including me and Shao as the breakers. But yeah, I really like how this team also allows Clef to be able to run Calm Mind, which is really nice.
Clef just supports defensive options so well too.
Wow, Clef is a good mon. This is crazy.
Boys.
It's always been a good mon.
Really?
No, it's trash.
Nah. It got good in Gen 4. And then it's always been
Zangoose
good.
best mon here.
Zangoose also is a good breaker. I forgot about that mon. Toxic boost. Whatever it's called. That's a good ability.
Alrighty.
Is that really it? There's not much to say.
It's pretty
about it.
simple how good this team is.
Yeah, it's just a team that's good.
Yes.
Wow. Rapid spin option is honestly isn't that bad.
I mean, it
I
is.
usually like to shit on.
But
I'd like to shit on Eldegoss, but on this team, it doesn't really need to have offensive options because oh no, you can't hit fire types. Then you go into Swampert. I mean, Seismitoad, not Swampert.
I mean, I think only one 4x weakness in Seismitoad, so you're running Hidden Power Grass, really. But other than that,
and even then, if they're running HP Grass, you have two things that pretty much quad resist it.
Yeah, you just go into
this thing.
Skarmory every time you get in Hidden Power.
Or Amok.
Or Muck.
Yeah.
Or
Or Amphi.
Yeah.
Or
Amphi.
Darn. Or a lot of things.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Seismitoad's really good.
He could bring like a special fire type mon that runs HP grass, so that could be like decent prep.
Mega Camerupt actually shits on this team a lot.
Yeah, Mega Camerupt, good mon. If it's in Mega Camerupt with grassy terrain nature power, obliterates this team. But no one drafted it. Very disappointing.
But we do have Mega Camerupt drafted still.
Yeah.
Well, and we got Snail shitting all over this team,
Yeah, not really though.
I mean, Camerupt. But yeah.
Just mean. Yeah, but this is a good team. Surprise, surprise.
Alrighty, we wrapping it up, boys.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you for joining us for the Best of One Majors Power Ranking. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all that jazz, and just have a good night, boys.
If people don't ring the bell because we were 3 weeks late, then come on, man, really?
I mean,
we were just really prolonging this so that way we really hyped it up.
We're building a hype, okay?
Yeah, hype.
No, we weren't. We all forgot. Didn't want to do it.
True.
Huh?
No, let's not.
I'm not supposed to say that.
Nah. Why?
No, it was totally all for the hype.
Nope.
Alrighty,
No.
good night, guys.
Hey, just
See ya.
drop your credit card information.
I was
And
about to say.